Chapter 1, the first in our field, Lt General Nigar Johar. We'll be talking about Lt General Nigar Johar's family background. People often follow in the footsteps of their parents when they choose a career. Johar is one such case, as Abdul Qadir, her father. He was an army colonel and her uncle was also in the armed forces. When Johar, the eldest of the three daughters, was born, the family lived in Panjpir village, district Sawabi and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Sadly, Johar's parents and two sisters died in a car crash in 1990. Now let's talk about Lt General Nigar Johar's education. From a young age, Johar wanted to be a doctor. In order to achieve this goal, she knew she would need to do well at school. She went to Presentation Convent Girls High School, Rawalpindi, for her early education. Unlike many other people, Johar has continued to study alongside her chosen career for much of her adult life. Now let's talk about Lt General Nigar Johar's military career. Johar has been in the Pakistan Medical Corps for more than 40 years and her career has had many different stages. The first step was signing up as a cadet in Army Medical School in 1981 and completing 5 years of training. Next, Johar was commissioned as a captain doctor in 1985 and began her military service. Subsequently, she continued to be promoted throughout the ranks, steadily moving through the positions of Major, Lieutenant Colonel, Colonel, Brigadier, and then Major General. To date, only 3 women, including Johar, have reached the rank of Major General. However, Johar's career did not stop there. In addition to all those achievements, she went on to become the first woman in the history of the Pakistan Army to reach the rank of Lieutenant General. She remains the only female 3-star general in the forces. The title of Johar's current role in the army is Surgeon General. To qualify for this role, Johar continues to study at a high level while serving in her posts. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she managed the biggest military hospital in Pakistan, which had the responsibility for caring for patients with the coronavirus. Her commanding role there has been praised. Johar talks about her experience of being in the army positively. She says that it has been rewarding. However, in an interview in 2020, Johar explained that she has faced some challenges as a woman in her career. Initially, her father, who had been an officer and a gunner, did not think she should be in the army. She had to convince him to accept her decision before she joined. Today, as a successful female role model, Johar encourages other women to lead, saying that they should use an ample amount of mental strength and endurance, which they have to do so. Now that we've talked about Lt General Nigar Johar's story, let's answer some questions. Question 1. What is the title of Lt General Nigar Johar's current role in the army? The answer to this question is, Johar's current role in the army is Surgeon General. To qualify for this role, Johar continues to study at a high level while serving in her posts. Question 2. What is significant about Johar becoming a Lieutenant General? And the answer for this question is that she went on to become the first woman in the history of the Pakistan Army to reach the rank of Lieutenant General. Question number 3. Where was Nigar Johar born? What do you know about this place? The answer to this question is that she was born in Panjpir village, district Sawabi in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Question number 4. Who did not want Johar to join the army? Initially, her father, who had been an officer and a gunner, did not think she should be in the army. Question number 5. Based on what is stated and what is implied in the passage, what are 3 skills and qualities that Johar has? Use short quotations to support your answer. The answer is, while specific details about the skills and qualities of Lt General Nigar Johar may vary based on individual perspectives and sources, here are 3 general skills and qualities often associated with her. Number 1, she is responsible. Number 2, she is commanding. And number 3, she is determined. And that is all about Chapter 1, the first in her field. Thank you for listening to my lecture.